Waiting to go live. Okay, hopefully we are live. Hopefully we are live. Just waiting. All right. G'day. How you going? Indianapolis here, your acrylic guru from Australia. Welcome to me Friday Night Live. This is episode 76, I believe. And it's where I come once a week on my YouTube channel where I get to connect with my YouTube subscribers there, where we can ask questions, hang out, and just connect with each other and see what we need to ask or find out different things here and there. All right. And I also like to thank a few people that support my content. And there's a couple of people, Pamela Nelson and a Brenda G. Elliott. Is it Brenda? Yes, Brenda G. Elliott. Okay. So at the moment, there's 106.2 thousand subscribers to my channel. So thank you very much for your support. And I want to thank my Patreons who support my content every month as well. G'day, Liz Pratt. We've got Liz Pratt in the room so far. So I'm just going to wait for a few people to come in. And while we do that, I do like to, where are we, get a few things set up as well so I can get some, where are we? Here we go. Now, I'll do a quick sound check as well, just to see how it's... Do a quick sound check as well. That's not bad. So hopefully I don't have a microphone problem or webcam problems. I just got I'm just putting it on the my Facebook page so people can follow the link there while we're still waiting for a few people to come into the room. So thank you very much, everyone who joins me every week. Your support is welcomed. And for those people, there are some people that say, well, I don't even have enough to support you, Ian. Just watching my ads is support enough, okay? That helps me a lot when you watch my ads, okay? So who we got here? We got Mark Grinter, good morning from Kansas. JT, g'day, mate. I've got Diane Ganza, hello. We've got Marilyn Pierce, hello. We've got Ellie Sa. Liz Pratt, sounds good. Video is good. Thank you. Shelley James, hi all. Kevin Brownwire, sound is good. Wilma Vroom, greetings from Germany. I love your teaching. Thank you very much. I'm just going to highlight it from there for a minute. Now, also, I would like to get some of my videos up as well, because sometimes my YouTube videos come into reference throughout the chat. So sometimes you might need to know a number. All my videos are numbered, and if you do know a number, you put that number in this YouTube search bar along with my name, Indianapolis, press enter, and it'll take you exactly to that video. Like, here's a fun one to watch, number 45. When you got time, watch that one. Me and my son were clowning around there, nothing to do with art, but it was fun and it's entertaining to watch. Number 45. Okay, so back to here. Is there someone in my group that can probably, I know I can do that, I suppose. I'll just go to my art group and I'll just put the link in there as well while we're waiting for some more people to come into this Friday Night Live Q&A. That way I can go back and edit it to the replay once it becomes the replay. All right, here we go. So I've got that in the group. Good stuff there. Which one is the live show? Here we go. Now, what's going on here? That one's, I hope it hasn't stopped. No, I'll just double check that. I hope it hasn't stopped. No, it's all right. So I can get out of that one now. I don't need that one, but I need this one. So we're up to Darren Hill. G'day from Nova Scotia. G'day, Darren. Carla Swift. Hello from Wirral, England. Sorry I missed you. Been back at work. That's okay. Now, in this Friday Night Live, I try to acknowledge everybody as I can. Normally when I'm doing a painting, a lot of questions or people don't get acknowledged through that. But in my Q&A, Friday Night Lives, this is what it's all about, connecting. So I like to, where I can, connect. So we've got Laura Lou here. Good morning, Ian, down under and all. Chastity, good morning from Tennessee. Hello from France, says Elisa. G'day, Elisa, once again. And Christy Tyree, good morning from Michigan, all the way from America there. Bettina Hengstman, Greetings from West Germany. Geez, we've got people from all over the world. Isn't that fantastic, eh? Got a couple of questions here to address too that came through my channel through the week. Chris Duffy. Hello, everyone around the world. Lucia Fiore. Good evening from Sydney. Oh, my birth city. That's where I was born. In, I think it was Westmeads Hospital by memory. I'm not sure. I can't recall. Blacktown Women's Hospital. I'm not sure, but that's where I was born anyway. Oh, yeah. All happened there. Your son is a sweetheart. Yes, both of my sons are sweethearts. A lot of you familiar with Reese, but my goodness, Nicholas is just as big a champion as what Reese is as well. I'm blessed with two of them. Barry Radburn. Good evening, everybody. Orit. G'day, Orit from Israel. Welcome to the show this week. Bernadette Woods. Hi, Ian. Yes, I will definitely watch your ads. Please repeat what number you said we should watch. Okay, I've got to go back to it. It was number 45. So in your YouTube search bar, you put 45 space, Eganapolis, enter, and it'll go boom. It's me and Reese doing a bit of a music video clip there, a bit of fun we had. But I have over 300 videos, 370 odd in my video catalog on my YouTube channel. For those people who are new to my channel, check out the links in the description below. I call it me cupboard. There's a lot of things in me cupboard. Have a look and see what links are there and get familiar with them. I've got my YouTube links. I've got, I'll just go through all my links here. We've got the donate PayPal link. That's what you pay your paintings or brushes, or just simply donate, support my content through that link. I've got my merchandise link. I've got my Facebook page. That's where you private message me if you ever want to ask me a direct question or purchase something. I've got my patrons platform. And once again, thank you all my patrons who support my content there. I've got my videos. That's all the videos in my YouTube channel. I have Reese's art channel, and there's Reese's music YouTube channel there as well. I have a link that'll take you to my art that's available to purchase, and anything that has been sold, there's also prints available. There's my art network group, Eganapolis Art Network. That's my Facebook group page. Request to become a member there. And just tell me you met me on YouTube and you want to follow me there and you want to join my group and post your paintings there as well. There's my bloopers. There are some bloopers in the network there. You can watch and have a bit of a giggle, but do remember that there's got some mild to coarse language in those ones. And there's also a link to the traceables, any relevant traceables to my YouTube videos as well. Okay. Benita, do you will paint something? Not tonight. Tonight's just a Q&A where I just talk with people. It's not a live painting. Normally, if I'm doing a live painting, I'll quickly label it as live painting, and then when it's done, I'll go back later on and edit this title and things like that. So this is just my pretty much a weekly podcast where I connect with my followers here and we talk, ask questions, and have an hour of great time. And even if you got your kettle that works, you have yourself a cuppa as well. Hello, Barry. Hello, Barry and Orit, says Kevin. Franca, good afternoon, Ian. Everyone from a snowy Colchester. Barry, hi, Franca. Barry, g'day, Kevin. Lita Thomas, good morning, everybody from Florida. Good morning and welcome, Lita Thomas. Maureen Painter. Hi, Ian. From Mount Gambier, South Australia. G'day, welcome another Aussie to the group here. Electra, good morning, everyone from Texas. No, sorry, Dallas. And I'm assuming that TX is Texas. Eddie from Norwich, the UK. Good evening, Eddie. Good morning, wherever you are. Teresa, g'day, Teresa. Hello, Ian. It's Teresa. Hope you are doing well and had a good week. Lovely new tutorials. Thank you very much. And yes, I'm doing well. Thank you very much for your hopingness on my well-being. Very good to hear. Orit is saying hello to Barry. Now, this is a Q&A. So we have a Ernest Hatt wanted to ask a question, and it's want to know the difference between clear and white extender. Now, I don't use an extender, I use retarder. There is a clear and a white retarder. I use the clear one. I've never used the white one, so I don't know how to explain what that does or how it works or how it affects your paint. But if it is a retarder, it will slow down the drying time. If it's an extender, it could be another form of a Floetrol, which helps iron out the brush marks in the acrylic paints as it's drying. Because as you know, or even if you don't know, acrylics can be very dry and chalky, and when you brush it, the scratches or the strokes stay there. But a Floetrol helps settle that down a little bit like the oil-based enamel paints. But I'm not sure which one you were thinking of there, Ernest Hat, but hopefully that answered your question if you're watching the replay there. And we also got another one from Roxanne Gordon. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, okay, we can get to that one now. Okay, camera left, so not seeing the back of your hand. Yeah, that has been addressed. Now, Roxanne Gordon was asking, can I move my camera to the left a bit so when I'm painting, you're not seeing the back of my hand? A lot of my videos are filmed in advance before they're actually posted up. But I'm already addressing that problem. I knew of it before you did bring it to my attention, but it's good that you brought it to my attention so other people can know what you're on about. I am getting the camera in different angles as well, because I do know what a person who's wanting to learn something, what they want to see, and I have been moving my camera. So let's say the next, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. After the next 4, you'll start noticing that change, okay? But that boat, the Asian boat one I did, that one was just done the other day, but I wanted to pop that out there real quick because it was something different, break up the style I've been putting on my channel there. Electra, I brush my canvas with white IC mode. Oh, you're probably assuming a no diff. Well, that's each to their own. I do that because I have retarder in there, and that's the way I blend my skies, and it works for me when I'm doing a sky. But also it helps your paint glide. I find it helps my coloured paints. So when you're doing the sky or the background for the ground cover, it goes on there a lot easier. But if you find it does nothing for you, just stick to what works for you, because everybody's different and everybody has different habits. You're welcome, Bettina. She's saying, thank you for your tips. I learn a lot. Good stuff. I'm glad that you're learning. And it's people like you that you inspire me to keep doing what I'm doing on my channel here, okay? Now, just remember, all my videos are for free. They cost you nothing to watch. They are not on a premium channel where you have to join and pay so much to watch them each month. It's just the way it is on my channel here. They cost you nothing to watch, so enjoy it. All I ask is do not download the video file to your computer and put it in somewhere else as your content, because the videos are my content. That's why I have that notice in the beginning of my videos. Do not copy the video file. Some people are a bit confused and saying, can I do the painting? Can I copy it? Yes, that's what it's all about, but it's just don't copy the video file. You can copy the painting. That's what it's all about. Hope that makes sense. Wow, cool. Love it. I want to see more. You rock. That was from Lucia. You must have watched that video, did you? Mark Grinter. I love it when the guys say something. We've always got a lot of women here, but it's always great to know there's some fellas out there that like what I do as well. Isabel Dembski, good morning. Mark Grinter, thanks for all the tips. What brushes would you use to paint a sparse fir tree? Any examples out there? Well, I'm not sure even what a sparse fir tree is, so sorry for my dumbness. But yeah, I use mainly filberts, as you see in my paintings. I don't have a want for a certain brush. I just use what I can get my hands on, and that's what I have at the moment. Kevin, I love the Asian scene. Look forward to trying it when I can get back into painting. Just received several Altelia paints and looking forward to trying them soon. Good stuff there, Kevin. And a lot of people have been saying in my group, oh, that looks very technical. It's very detailed. That Asian boat river scene one that I did, that is very easy. Watch the video. And if you're a real fresh beginner, watch it a couple of times just to see just how easy it is. And with some practice, you can do it. It's not as hard as it looks. Okay. Sometimes you might see a finished painting in a gallery or wherever it is, and you might be looking and go, my goodness, that's bloody hard, isn't it? But when you're watching someone show you how to do it and you're enjoying that subject and you want to do it, you can do it. All right. Yes, I did, says Lucia Fiore. Yes, it wasn't bad, eh? There's a few getting around there. Shirley Finn. Hello, Shirley from Birmingham, UK. Love your tutorials. Thank you. Are there any true glow in the dark acrylic paints for canvas? Thanks. There probably is, but I don't know. I've never used them. But I do believe there are some glow paints. I don't know if they're acrylic or not. Wouldn't have a clue, so I couldn't answer that. If someone in the chat here has used them, maybe they can answer that question for you. Bernadette Woods, Ian, I've connected YouTube to my big telly now, and I'm seeing a big guru. Woohoo. Oh, goodness. I hope it's not HD where you can see all the old man wrinkles and whatever, you know. I hope it looks all right on your big telly there. Yes, it's great to have these smart TVs these days, and they're probably the best thing to watch your tutorials on. You've got a bigger screen. I do know some people watch it on a little iPhone, but my goodness, it must be hard to try and comprehend what's going on the canvas. You really need to, if you can, get it on a laptop or on your big screen smart TV. But it's good to hear there. Who was that one from? Bernadette, yeah. Lucia Fiore. So I'm a little confused. So am not able to put your video in my library. Yes, keep it in your channel. You can save it to your like videos. But why I say that, there's some naughty people out there, and they get some popular channels, they download their videos, and then they got their own channel, and they got it all looking like that. Let's just say me as an example. It hasn't happened, but I'll use my channel as an example. They make a channel that looks like mine, and they're putting the content out there, and they're gaining views, and people think it's me, it's my stuff, I've put that video up there and that, but it's really other people. I have heard it's been happening in the past, and I hope they've done something about it now, but it's affecting a few big YouTubers, and it's just pretty much stealing their stuff. So that's what it means. Do not download it and upload it as your video in another channel. Okay, I hope that makes sense there to you. Lucia. Teresa, what tips do you have for doing a painting from a photo or picture? Do you suggest squaring the picture or any other tips? What do you look for in a pic before starting it? Okay, that's a great question there, Teresa. Like I said, everyone's different. Everyone has their different habits and ways of doing things. I look at a painting in layers, what's at the back and what sections are slowly coming forward. Then I look at the colors and I go, yeah, well, I'll do those colors, or no, I'll change them up a bit. You're entitled to change them up a bit. Don't feel obligated that you've got to copy that reference picture exact, because that's where some people, have you ever seen a painting someone's done and you can sort of, you know what it is, but it's sort of looking a bit bent and crooked? That's because they've copied everything exact, and there's things they're painting, they don't know what they're painting, but because it's bent and looks like that there, they're trying to do that in their painting, and that's why that happens. So what I suggest from a reference picture, work out what's back and coming forward, and okay, if there's a sky, look at the sky, use it as subject matter. This is what I do. Everyone's different. And then look at the sky and go, right, they love the sky, paint the sky your way. It's got clouds, they look like this, but you paint them the way you do them, okay? All right, it's got some water. You know how to do water the way you do it your way. And it's got some trees there. The trees look like that, and that, but you do your trees, okay? That's why when you see a painting, you might know, well, that's a such and such painting, or Joe Blow, I know who did that, because you can tell it's their style, it's their way, it's their sky, it's their trees in that painting. That's how your way comes to you. Hope that helped you out there, Teresa. Marilyn Pierce. Mark Grinter, I think you could use a fan brush for your trees. There you go. Oh yes, says Bernadette Woods, for your fir trees. Teresa, you said look at the painting a couple of times before trying it. Yes, also look at your reference, study it for a while, because to me there's two types of artists. There's ones that just want to jump in gun-ho and give it a go, and it doesn't look as good as yours and that. And there are the ones that study it. They look at it, they practice the procedures, the subjects, and then they start painting it. I always say it's like doing an exam. When you do an exam, you just don't sit in that exam and start hoping for the best you're going to get it all right. You study for it. You're learning that exam. You're studying it. You're sitting down and studying it. Same thing with a painting if you really want to do a great job of it. That's all I can say there. Mark Winter, thanks, Marilyn Pierce. I am experimenting. Shelley James, it helps a lot to have it on a big screen. Yes, it would. I've noticed so much more about the way the brushes are used and the paint is applied. Yes, you would probably pick up things that you never knew before. Bernadette, oh, don't worry, Ian, you're looking fine and dandy. Don't worry, Ian, you're fine and dandy. And you left the other word out. Doesn't matter. We all know what you mean, Bernadette. Marilyn Pierce, Mark Grinter, it's fun to experiment. Lucas, hello, Ian. G'day, Kaz. How you going? How you doing? Again. Isabel Dembski, I like the motivation I get from your talks. Thank you very much. I'm glad I can motivate you. Because sometimes a lot of people go, oh, I've got painter's block, which you do get. First painting I ever did. You do get that. But when you're in the zone and it's happening, that's when you want to act if you've got the time and you can. Yeah, it's great. Isabel Dembski, I never use fan brushes. Well, that's okay. Everyone's got different. I've got a sort of a favourite soft spot for fan brushes because I use them for my clouds, okay? Isabel Dembski, I have often looked at a fan brush and said, what the hell is that for? Yeah, you probably have. There's probably things we've seen in the art shop and just never knew. But you can use anything. Like I use pouncers as a brush. I use toothbrushes. I mean, a lot of people do. I'm not the only one. But I've used a shaving brush. So much you can use. I often read that one. Chrissy, g'day, Chrissy. All right, mate. Are you saying something from before that I missed out on? Chrissy, all right, mate. You'll have to abbreviate, Chrissy, in a full questionnaire what you were meaning by that, because I couldn't see anything else from you if you were doubling up a question there. Teresa, yes, it did. Thanks, Ian, to my first question. Okay, good that I helped. Robert Flamson. What a flammo. What a name, Flamson. Hey, Flammo, that's your name too, you said, yeah. Anyway, where did Robert Flamson go? G'day, Ian. Hello, Ian Flammo here. G'day, Robert Flamson. I had a video call with Robert a few months ago. Nice gentleman. Oh, nice fella. And he's a bloody neat-looking fella. He just looks neat. You know those people that look neat? I reckon Flammo's neat. Teresa, thank you. You're welcome. Chrissy, hello. Just saying hello. Ian, it's snowing in Manchester. Oh, I'll have to message my son and tell him to Take some photos of snow. Never seen snow in my real life, but I do know in England they get snow. It's snowing there. Yes, on that other side of the world, it's cold, and here what's today? Today's the 4th of December here, so it's our 4th day of summer. The 1st of December is the beginning of summer here. Good to see you, Chrissy, anyway. And Dave, say hello to Dave for me. Right. Robert Flammo. Yeah, you're right, mate. Neat. Yeah, you just look real neat. Neat. Bet your missus must be happy. I've got a neat man there. He's neat. Flammo. All right, so like we said, this is a Q&A, so any questions you want to ask, even if they're trivial questions about my videos there, or there's something that you think, what is this, what is that, doo-dah, whatever in my videos. That's what this show is all about, opportunities to get them out and find out these things, because once a week I come here and we do this, okay? Chur to Grey, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. What is the largest painting you have accomplished? Do you ever paint on MDF or beach board? The largest one I painted is the Golden Zebra. It's a zebra with gold stripes and a blue eyes. That's the largest one I've painted so far. I have painted on an MDF board a long time ago, or beach board. Not sure what beach board it is. I might have painted on it, but if it's a different name, I'm not sure. But the largest one I painted, it's just hanging up on the wall there. I think because it's a show, I'm not hooked up to anything. I can sneak over there and grab the bloody things, just so you can get an idea just how big it is. I mean, this might look big, but it's only about that big. It's just because it's right close to the camera there, it might look big. And there is no tutorial for this. This was painted. I did this before I was YouTubing and filming all my stuff, okay? But good question there. Some paintings do look totally different on a bigger canvas as well. Plywood from Bunnings. Okay, yes, I have painted on that. Chur to Grey. I'll just grab that painting. It's just over here, and it's something you can probably... Now, there is no tutorial for this one either. This one was painted on my Facebook. I did it on live video on Facebook many years ago when I was painting this one. So you'll get an idea how big it is compared to me. It's about 1 meter by 700 millimeters. Okay, so that's the size of it there. It's just, that's it, just a zebra on black. Okay, so that's about the biggest one I've done. So you can get an idea from standing up and the width of it as well. But anyway, I'll put that back out the way. But that's my biggest painting I have ever done, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. Okay, how do you pronounce your name? Spell it how you pronounce it. It'll be interesting how you pronounce your name. Cry to agree. There must be a way. Am I pronouncing it right or wrong? Spell it how you pronounce it. Oh, we got Lisa Carroll. G'day, Lisa Carroll. How you going? Good to see you here. It must be morning time there. Isabel Dembski. I thought it was bigger. I can tell you by inches because you guys go by inches. We go by millimeters here. So what are we? 32 inches by 48 inches. 32 by 48. It's not small, but it's not really big. I've got some massive ones on my walls, but not that I painted. I thought it was bigger. Franca, how long did it take you to finish the painting? I did it in stages. I did it on Facebook live video on Facebook. So if you go to my Facebook page, links in the description below, Go to my Facebook page, go to my albums, go to my videos, scroll through there, and you'll see where I was painting that many years ago. Wow, that is a beautiful piece of work, Ian. Thank you very much. Isabel Dembski. I've been just doing small things in books I make this year. I'd like to motivate for larger projects. I'd like to motivate for larger projects again. Excuse me, says Isabel. Well, we've got Isabel Dembski and we've got Lisa. Lisa and Kevin are saying hello again. Something going on with Lisa and Kevin. Every time they get together, it's just they're playing tennis with each other. Gotta love them, don't you, eh? Gotta love them. Bernadette Woods. Oh, wow. Amazing zebra. Really inspiring. Hello, Orit. G'day, Orit, says Lisa. Isabel Dembski again. And don't think you're asking too many questions as well. Some people go, I hope I'm not being annoying, but that's what this show's all about. Ask away. Isabel Dembski or Isabel Dembski. I've done some, but it is more actual work. So I need to prime more to do big ones. Easy to just doodle the small stuff. Yes, it is. It is. Robert Flammo. I have done 3 paintings this week after getting my studio up and running. Flammo, did you see them? I may have done. If you want me to see them, you got to tag me in them. Orit. The zebra painting is amazing, and so is the painting behind you. That's beside me. Not behind me, but yeah. I did that at a friend's house. We're mucking around with it and see the hair. I was going to town on the face, and then I started losing interest with the neck and the hair. And it was that close of just mucking it right up. But then I sort of saw abstractly something about it, so I kept it going and was able to hang on to it. And I'm glad I did. Glad I did. Do you have a paint list for the zebra? The zebra I just showed you is not on my YouTube channel. It's not a tutorial. It's in my live videos on my Facebook page. Okay? Don't forget to do live chat anymore. Oh, don't you do live chat anymore, says Rob Flampson. That's what I'm doing now. Don't you do the live chat anymore? Who are you asking that to? Because we're doing a live chat right now, Rob. You confuse me. I have a rainbow zebra that I've done, and that is one of my earlier paintings, and that is painting number 3. So put in number 3, just number 3 space Ianapolis, and it'll take you to that one there. Okay. What's another one I can probably promote to you? Was that the one I did at Len Hens? Yes, it was. Number 48 I did at Len Hen's place when he was in Chiang Mai in 2016. That's number 48 if you want to watch that one. I'm just going through some now. There is a zebra I did. It's pretty much a black and white one. Number 92. Yeah. And so on and so on. Heaps there to look at. Heaps to look at. Lol, chat room. Oh, are you talking about in the group? I haven't for a while, Rob, but every time I go in there, I'm getting messages saying such and such is trying to join you, but they can't connect. So I don't know what's going on with it. I don't really know how it works. Some people have gotten in, which I do notice, and you were one of them. And then there's other times people can't get in. I don't know what's going on with it. But it was good. Yeah, I haven't, and back to live tutorials, I was going to address that before as well, because I have done some in the past, but I haven't done any lately. That's just due to time. for me to do a live tutorial, number one, I need the time, and number two, I need the subject, because I'd like to keep my lives, if I'm doing a painting, within an hour window, not longer than that. Otherwise, the video replay for the rest of its life, and you don't want to be torturing people with such a long video. You just want it to be straight to the point, something simple and effective. Bang, wow, in their face, wow, I like that, because it's going to be a replay for the rest of its life. It's only a live one time. So then I've got to find a certain subject, which is, let's just say your paintings are up to this degree. You want something a bit more easier, let's say, a bit more easier to show for the live camera. So you just quickly set everything up, and normally things happen anyway, but you can go for it. So they're the three things I look for when I'm doing live. So when I've got time, it's just a matter of finding the subject, charging all the batteries up and stuff like that, and going for it. And when and if ever I do a live painting, I do it any time. There's no set scheduled time for my lives, because I'm working as a full-time roofer. Anytime I find available, I'll take advantage of it, because I've got viewers worldwide, so I'm always going to touch on someone's time zone there. Okay, thank you, says Rob Flampson. Barry Radburn, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Share, like, and subscribe. Be friendly to me. Do me a favor and share this onto your platform there. Tell people about it. Get other people watching it and join the bandwagon. Hit the thumbs up and do all that stuff as well. Lisa Carroll, I have that gold zebra print and the Maryland print. Yes, these are available as a print, and that golden zebra. I can just show you as an example of some prints that I've got. Because some people have bought prints and they're knocked out by the quality of them. They're not too shabby. So that's a print of the Maryland. I'll get the glare off it if I can. But that's a print of it, okay? They come like that, okay? And like, here's a couple of paintings of mine. I'll just quickly show these up as well. These are just prints of my paintings. There's one there. It's got some glare from the light. I love this painting. Oh, no, not this one. It's another one. This is a beautiful painting. I'm not sure if the original of this is sold yet or not. I don't think it has. Some of these are nice. All these are achievable by beginners. Okay. These are just prints. And the last one here, I just wanted to see what this one turned out like as well. But there we go. So go through my art if you're interested in owning some Ianapolis artwork, and if it's sold, there's prints available. And also I've got a smaller one here. That's my first ever painting that I did, just a print of my first painting. I sort of kept that as a as something special. Adesh Sadhut, will you make a painting on a beautiful garden? Oh, you mean of a beautiful garden? I've probably, have a look in my videos, scroll through the thumbnails, because the thumbnail is the actual painting. It's not a photo representing the painting, it's the actual painting, okay? See what tickles your fancy there. But it's something I'm always looking into anyway there. Adesh Sadhut. Marion Bridger, hello from Farnham, Surrey, UK. Fab tutorials, thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Lisa, what do I need to do to prime wood before painting on it? Just simple sealing white or white gesso. Sand it back a bit if it's too scratchy and splintery. Give it a sand. Have a brush, dustpan brush or a paintbrush, get all the dust off it and give it some coats of gesso, 2, 3, a couple of coats of gesso, okay? And then bang, set it away for a couple of days and then it's ready to paint on. If you're going to paint on any raw wooden thing, I would suggest just gesso. If you don't have gesso, sealing paint from the hardware store. Kevin, I have the zebra print as well and the quality is excellent and have it and have hit the thumbs up. Good stuff, Kevin Brownwar. Yeah, that's right, Kevin Brownwar. Wilma Vroom, I love the evening waterfall. Did it this week. Good stuff. And if you've ever done one of my paintings and you think, I'm proud of that, I really like it, tag me in it. Pull me over towards it by tagging me into it. I love commenting on people's posts when I got the time. Someone was quite surprised that I was commenting, and I'm like, well, I try my best too when I can. I loved it, read that one. Lewis. Hi, everyone. Each one is gorgeous. Thank you. Lisa. Is the big golden zebra original? Is the big golden zebra original for sale, Ian? Yeah, but it's bloody huge, and it's on a big frame. It's something you'd have to see in real life because it's, it's up there. It's up there. Irene H. Hi, Ian. Was wondering why you call yourself Ianapolis. Because that's my name, Ianapolis. Ian is short for Ianapolis. That's my name. And my friend went back in the day when I was racing go-karts, when I was a lot more leaner and younger and quick. Spitting. I used to race pretty well, and he just come out with Ianapolis. You like an Ianapolis famous race car driver? And I said, yeah. And the name stuck. So that was from about over 20 years ago. Hello from WY, Cowgirl 99. What's WY? Is that Wyoming? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see if I was right or wrong. Sammy R. Hi from the Caribbean. G'day, welcome from the Caribbean. Love your portrait work. Can you do more tutorials on them? I've done quite a few. Have a look in there. There's quite a few tutorials. There's certain things I give a go, and if they work in the channel, I can stick with those subjects. But if they don't, I've got to put stuff in there that works for the channel, because as I've said to people before in the past, to make one of my tutorials to the quality that they are today, I get some change out of 12 hours from start to finish when it's up there on the YouTube for you to enjoy and watch, okay? And I'm not going to go doing something that I know is not really going to create too many views, because it's such a lot of sauce for little spaghetti. So you need a lot of spaghetti for the amount of sauce you're going to do, okay? So that's why that is. And that's why some people go, can you paint this? Yep, I will. Or can you paint that? Oh, I'd like to, but it's just not going to work for the channel. It's no hard feelings to the person asking that, but yeah. I've done a few portraits. I've done some of Friends. I've done some of Michael Jackson, the Statue of Liberty, so on. Check them out. Links in the description below. Cowgirl, yes. Yes, what? You got to say yes, such and such, because I can't remember what the beginning of what I asked you before. Wyoming, there you go. Wyoming. Oh, so I was right. Okay. Cry to Cree. Do you make your own large canvas frames? No, but I could, but I don't. That actual donkey, not a donkey, the zebra, that was an abstract painting. I didn't like the abstract painting, so I took it off, turned it around, restapled it to the frame. I gave it a light sand and gessoed it a couple of coats, and then I started that painting on there. Isabel Dembski. Years ago, I did tiny watercolor paintings backpacking in the islands, and someone asked me to make oil paintings and then did not take them because they were not as fresh as the watercolors. Yeah, well, some people are probably like that. How long have we been going for? 43 minutes. Probably got another 15 minutes to go in this show. Flamo, you are great to give your time to all of us. Thank you for that. You're very welcome, Rob Flamson. You're very welcome. See, the age I am as well, you slow down as you get older. And from my usual routine and rut, it's given me another avenue to walk down, and it's quite a refreshing avenue to walk down. I can just stop and smell the atmosphere around me as I'm doing my art journey through my channel, answering people's questions, helping people out where I can. And I'll be quite honest, if I don't know the answer, I'll bloody tell you I don't know it, because I don't know everything. I only know what I do know, and I only do what I know I can do. I'll give something a go, and if I feel I can't do it, I won't bother. So if there's any more questions, get them out here. Or if you're lurking, how many people are watching? About 46, I think. Just come forward and say hello, g'day, and tell us where you're from as well. Yes, Robert, I agree. I love to watch Ian's tutorial, says Bernadette Woods. And now I hope you're a member of the group as well, Bernadette. I know Rob is. Jan Davis, g'day, Jan Davis, and good morning, everybody, says Jan Davis. Robert Flampson, I will tag you in my paintings if I can work out how to do that. You just go, once you put your painting up, go to put a comment on there, okay? But you write my name the way it is on my name with the capital letters where they should be. And then it'll give you a suggestion. Is this the Ian you mean? And then you go, yes, and then it's tagged me. Jan Davis is saying 47 now. What's 47? You're 47? That's pretty young if you are. That's a good age. I wish I was back there if that's how old you are. Liz Pratt, good morning, Jan. I see you enjoyed your snow. Tommy Mora, love your work and thanks for your teachings. Tampa, full. I'm pretty sure that might mean Florida. Kevin Brown is saying hello to Jan. Bernadette Woods is saying yes. What is she saying yes to? You look, thank you, Marion Bridger. You look like a younger Rod Stewart. Another Rod Stewart. I'm getting Rod Stewart lately. I don't know why. I was at my accountant's the other day and the lady across the bench was itching to ask me, do I ever get asked if I look like Rod Stewart? But yeah, there's another one. Now 47 watching you. Oh, 47 people. I got 46, so that means you lied. Oh, no, 47. You were right. There was a delay. Ian, you wouldn't believe if I got in private, but because I had trouble with my microphone and camera the last couple of weeks, I had to do some test runs on live, YouTube live, but I got it set for private, and I'm sitting there talking to the bloody camera. Tell you what, I'm a bloody idiot. And I'm just carrying on. And then it said one view, and I'm going, holy cow, who's watching it? But it was me. But yeah, I'm like trying to address the camera and what it's going to look like, and my eyes go there to look there, and the microphone's this far apart, because when I was that close, it was too bloody loud, and trying to set this thing up, put the brushes there to hide. There's a little, see, it all looks ugly down there, so that's why the brushes are there. Just all these little things, you know. 47 people watching, says Jan Davis. Good stuff. You've got a big house to hold that many people, haven't you? Bernadette Woods. Yes, Ian, I think I am in the group. Good stuff, Bernadette. Age is only a number, says Rob Flampson. There you go. Rob Flampson's telling us all age is just a number. FL is Florida, USA, says Mark Grinter. Mark Grinter. Isabel Dembski, I am 70. Good stuff, Isabel Dembski, 70. Tommy Mora, the hair. Oh, the hair, Rod Stewart, look, yes. I'm in me comments on not Facebook, YouTube, there's a lot of people thinking, I thought it was Gordon Ramsay. But I don't look like Gordon Ramsay. If anything, he might look like me, and Rod Stewart might look an older version of me, but I don't look like them. Actually, I'm 47 backwards, 74. Coo-wee. Laura Lou saying LOL. So once again, thank you to Pamela Nelson. Almost forgot Lisa Carroll, and Brenda Elliot, thank you for your support in the past week. These people support me. I want to thank my patrons who support me every month. Thank you very much. That's much appreciated. And do remember, I do like to try and sell my paintings where I can. It just gives me a little bit of extra income, okay? It helps me channel keep going the way it does. And at the moment, the channel's at 106.2 thousand subscribers. So we've already received our silver play button, which was great. We did a video on that. So thank you very much for your support. We got to that milestone. Now we just got to do that another 9 more times and we get the 1 million subscriber play button. Good stuff. Brenda Woods, Ian, I think yes, read that one. Flamp, so ages and number, yes, Florida. Oh, where am I up to? I'm backwards, read that one. Brenda Woods, I'm 21. There you go, 21 and ready to run. Cry to Cree, do you ever do resin or other fluid type artwork? No, I just do what you see me do on my art channel. That is all I do. Your last painting are just incredible. Thank you, Jan Davis. It's a very easy one to do, believe it or not. Watch that video a couple of times if you want to do it, and it's quite easy. Liz Pratt, thank you, Ian, for your time. You're welcome. Isabel Dembski, I've been putting cold wax on everything. All media. Cold wax? Oh, okay. Kevin, I'm also 70. Kenneth Davis, saw you comment on Len Hen. Any update news? 2 brilliant tutors. Yeah, I know what Len's like, so I'm not going to bother him about that. I'll let all his other followers bother him there, and either they'll annoy him or they won't. But I do know what can and cannot annoy the fella. He's a bloody bull, though. I've got to give it to him. And for those people who do know Len Hen, he's discovered, I think he said, a brain tumor on his brain. So he's going to get put in hospital and have that looked at, and then there'll be a recovery time for him. So he's going to go back to his place in the eastern states there and live in his bus and try and recuperate there in the fresh air there. And hopefully he'll be back on his feet in no time, and hopefully he'll be back in Chiang Mai where he loves it there as well. So let's hope all the best goes for Len Hen there. He's a strong bull. He's a great bloke too. I met him. I went and saw him in 2016, and I was only there. I just made a long weekend out of it, and it was a bloody great weekend. I had good time there. He had good time there. There are some videos in my YouTube channel there. I can probably show you that. It's down when I was in the other studio there. So I'm just going to go there, and I'll give you a number so you can watch me and Len driving around in his car, hanging with Len Hen in Chiang Mai, number 47. Okay. And then the painting number 48 is what I did in his studio, but it's number 47. Okay. We'll clown around being silly buggers. Thank you for your time. Wax, read that one. Brilliant. I'm 72. Two brilliant tutors. Snap Marion Bridger, I'm 72 as well. Good stuff. Lisa Carroll. Not Rod Stewart. You look like Chef Ramsay. Chef Ramsay's cuter brother. No, he looks like me. I don't look like him because I don't know him. Only just starting painting, says Marion Bridger. Well, you've got a lovely journey ahead of you. Just remember, take your time, breathe, and just take your time. Don't be in too much of a rush and enjoy each moment. And if you've done a painting, you think not happy with it, still put it up in the corner there and have a look at it, and you'll learn from it as well, okay? Judy. Hi, Ian. Tell me more about some artists spray their pictures with water and then paint. Wouldn't that be watery and messy trying to paint over that? Yeah. I did that, and what a mess. What's the trick? Well, it's the timing. Now, if you're going to spray your canvas, do it before you put the paint on, then paint on it. And if you've got no colour on there, you can paint it, spray it a bit, and that's it. But if you've already, let's say you got the sky done and you're doing something here, don't go and spray there because you'll turn it to snot. You'll get water droplets over here and they'll dry white. You can't get them out. And if you see someone doing that, give them a bloody hard time. Just tell them I said you shouldn't do that. It'll turn it into snot. Do it before, okay? But not during a painting. Don't have a painting half done and then try and spray a bit down there with water and get that going, because if a drop goes up there, you'll know all about it. Kevin, Jan Davis, Kenneth, Marion, Franca, lots of us oldies here. Almost forgot me, said Lisa Carroll. There we go. So what are we? 54 minutes. So we got about 5 minutes left. Let me coffee. Let's see how hot it is still. Oh, yeah. It's still just drinkable. Isn't it funny? When something's cold, it goes warm. When something's hot, it goes cold. When you got a fresh, crunchy biscuit, it goes soft. And if you got a soft, fresh cake, it goes hard. What's the diff? Hey, well, everything has to go back to front. Why does that happen? Something that bothers me at times, but it's a lesser bother. That doesn't really bother me, but it's like, why do these things happen? It's like people, they'll have, mainly the girls, they got straight hair, they want it curly. They got curly hair, they want it straight. They got little ones, they want big ones. There's all sorts out there. It's always the opposite. When you got your two kids, when they're young and they're growing up, they're doing nothing. All of a sudden, one wants to play for ball. All of a sudden, the other one wants it. There must be a word for that. Wow, I stayed the whole hour. Usually, I just stay a bit, get bored and bugger off because I can't be bothered with the monotonous of it all, says Isabel Densky. But today was great. Good stuff, Isabel. I hope you don't mind me adding those little extra bits in there for you, eh? Chastity. I made the mistake of spraying water. Thankfully, I had something to paint over the spots, but man, it was a hard lesson to learn. Yeah, just don't do it. Don't do it. Will cold temperatures damage paint? Not acrylic, not unless you're in the Antarctic and it freezes on you. The better quality paint, you'll get a lot of difference from better quality paints. Fair enough, when you're starting, you're using the cheap, nasty stuff. Even I was using that. And I even used to say, just use the cheap stuff. But it's good to learn with. But as you're progressing in your journey and you're evolving and developing some great stuff with a lot of bullshit, you want to get the good stuff and good canvases. It's good to practice on canvas paper, but you don't want to do your whole life painting on canvas papers, because if you want to sell a painting, you want that purchaser to have a quality product and it's on canvas, not paper. But they're good for practicing on and to get you through stepping blocks within your journey there. Rebecca Backman. G'day, Rebecca. How you going? Good morning, Ian and all. Rebecca Backman. There you go. Alright, this is because everything is always upside down in life. Yes, it is, eh? Cry to Cree, is this a weekly chat? Thanks for your time tonight. Yes, it is. Check out the link in the description below my videos. You'll see all that. This is episode 76. This is the 76th Friday night live show that I've done, okay? There's some old ones there. Have a look. You can see how the show's changed over time. Oh, Steve. Steve's up here. Look at that. Hey, Steve, come here. Say hello to the people. Wait a minute, I'll feed you. I'm the man that feeds you. You could at least give me cuddles, eh? Come on, darling. Oh. There, look at you on the camera there. Give me cuddles. Give me cuddles. Help me read the questions here, eh? Hey, do you want some biscuits, eh? Hey? Oh, you're the man, aren't you? Yeah. What's that? All right, I'll put you down. All right, I'll put you down. Oh, I just saw his tail in the monitor there. Good morning and all, Rebecca Backman. This is because everything upside down. Thanks for your time tonight. You're welcome. Hi from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Albert. Albert Kiminu. I hope I said that right, but I probably didn't. Bernadette Woods. Ian, I would like to start painting larger canvases. Is there anything I should be aware of when I change? I can't really honestly answer that because I've only done one really large one, but you want to make sure the conditions are right if you're using acrylics and if you're going to do a lot of blending, because you don't want something, you don't want, let's say you got a whole blue sky, you don't want it all different values because you painted it in sections, okay? Try and do, just say the whole sky footprint as one go. Do every footprint as its own section, as its own lesson, as its own part. So let's just say a simple landscape. Do the sky color, get the clouds in there, whatever blending you're going to do. That's one section. And if you need a rest or sit down, good. Don't start the other section knowing that you might not be able to finish it because the colors might change as you're going through it. That's all I can suggest there. Have you heard of crumb bark acrylic paints? I've heard of the word, but I've never seen it. I use Atelier paints here. They're bloody beautiful. I read that one. There's Steve. Yes. Steve. Yes. Says Chastity. Ha ha. He wants treats. He does. Rebecca. Oh, he's adorable. Yes, he is. Wilma Voom. Orit. Jan Davis. Meow meow. Bernadette Woods. Perfect. Thank you for that. Does it happen to you that you draw a picture and fall in love with it and are unable to sell it? The only one I'm not going to sell is the portrait I did of Steve in my very first painting. Everything else is up for grabs. But I do know what you mean. I have got attached to some paintings, but on they go. If they're going to be appreciated in someone's house, if they're going to buy it and hang it on their wall, that's where they belong. They don't belong at the bottom of my bookshelf or in your cousin or your brother's shed in the back cupboard there. They belong on someone's wall who's going to appreciate it, okay? So, yeah. All right, we've been going just after an hour now, so I'm going to start wrapping this up. So thank you once again for your support there. Pamela Nelson, Lisa Carroll, and Brenda Elliott. Thank you once again. Much appreciated. And thank you for my patrons. If you're not a patron and you want to become a patron, go to the link in the description below. Hit all the tabs within the site there. It's self-explanatory, and you can support my content each month by the nominated amount you choose to pledge. Okay. Bye, Ian. Got to go. Oh, you don't got to go, do you, Rob? Well, that's all right. It's the end of the show, isn't it? Bye all. Maybe when they get older. All right. So just remember, if you like what you see on my channel and you love what I'm doing, make sure you tell your friends. But if you don't like what I'm doing, you tell everybody. All right. Goodbye. Good luck. And good on you.